Hey everybody, my name's Melissa the Unlikely Hiker. I hope everyone is doing really well tonight. This year in 2023, I didn't get a whole lot of new gear, but I did kind of get an early jump on it by winning a $200 gift card for Garage Grown Gear through Steven from My Life Outdoors. There were a lot of hits there and a couple misses and some other gear that I got this year also. So today I'm just going to go through the gear hits and the gear misses for 2023. So let's dive right in. The first item that was a huge hit were the pack pods from Six Moon Design. I did get this off of the Garage Grown Gear website and I love everything about these. I use these for my clothes, my toiletries, and my ditties. And each one is a perfect size for what I'm using it for. It allows me to fit everything I need in there, but nothing extra. And I really appreciate the bright colors. They truly help me stay organized and not lose things, especially some of the smaller items. The next item that was a huge hit was my new trail wallet from the Hartford Gear Company. This also is something that I did get from the Garage Grown Gear website. It's a perfect size to stash my chapstick, my little knife, my speed hanger, a credit card, some cash, my ID, and maybe my car key. It helps me keep everything together so I don't drop any of those small items out of the side pocket on my pack, or it's going to be a super convenient way to lose everything all in one shot out of my hip belt pocket. But in all seriousness, it is the perfect size for a trail wallet. It holds everything that you need it to, nothing more. Next up is something that I've talked about before, and it's a USB-C adapter kit. And I got this so that I could keep all of my cords for my devices conveniently located in one spot so that I didn't misplace anything. I'm seeing a common theme here. I guess 2023 ended up the year for me to be organized just a little bit better. This awesome little kit is definitely not saving me any weight, but it also has a phone stand and a mirror, which makes it useful for emergency purposes, putting my contacts in, and a convenient landing spot for my phone. It's definitely a dual use type of item. I don't think it charges my phone as fast as an Apple cord, but it works just fine. And I like having all the different adapters because not everything I have is USB-C yet. I'm wondering if you can guess what my biggest winner of 2023 is. That's right, you guessed it, my Durston X-Mid Pro 2. I love this tent, and the more I use it, the more I truly appreciate it. Recently, I've been out on a trip, and it was raining a little bit, and I had my Big Agnes Tigerwall UL2, and that thing was as saggy as wet underwear. It was awful. I just don't think I could ever go back. The X-Mid Pro 2 really is a fantastic tent, simple to pitch, and it just works. The geometry of it still does hurt my head a little bit, but one thing I've noticed is that by tipping my sleeping pad on the diagonal, kind of like an opposite diagonal, it creates a little bit of space for Ruby down at the bottom of the tent by my feet, so it works out. So I guess I can kind of move past the whole weird geometry thing, but that is the big winner for this year. I've been absolutely spectacularly thrilled with the performance of that tent. Okay, so what wasn't a winner for this year? Not a lot, but there was definitely a few things. First item on my list of things that just were definitely a miss for this year could be an unpopular opinion, but it is the Nylafume pack liner. One would think, what is not to like about the Nylafume pack liner? Let me tell you, I use a ULA circuit and that pack liner is too small. It's too narrow for my pack. So by the time I get to the bottom of my pack and I start pulling things out, it pulls the pack liner out. And for whatever reason, that just drives me mental. I've been using a trash compactor bag for about 6 or 7 years. One trash compactor bag, same one. Still works. Still keeps the water out, and I've never had that problem where the pack liner is just pulling out when I'm pulling my sleeping bag or sleeping pad or whatever's at the bottom of my pack out. It just works better with my ULA circuit than the Nylafume pack liner. Maybe if I was a gram weenie and I had a smaller pack, it would work a little bit better, but for me, it's a miss. The second thing that was a miss for this year is probably going to get a little bit of hate too, because most people love it, not unlike the pack liner, but the unpaced toothpaste tabs. Okay, I don't know where to start with this. They're gross. The texture is disgusting. The flavor, definitely not that good. I could get by the flavor if the texture wasn't so gross. I just don't want to chew dry toothpaste. Yes, I take a swig of water. It's not that. I personally just don't like it. In all the years of backpacking in the winter, not once have I ever had my toothpaste freeze. And I don't think that I'm going to save that many grams bringing just enough toothpaste tabs versus a little thing of toothpaste. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, I don't like it. They're gross. I will continue to use them as needed, but I'm just going to go back to regular toothpaste. The last item that was a miss for this year, well, mostly a miss, was the shoulder strap pocket from Trekker Joe's. The shoulder strap pocket itself is a good quality. There's nothing wrong with it. It, for the most part, performs just fine, but it doesn't fit on my pack really well. It sort of dangles, and there was no good way to hold it taut on my pack. So it was just bouncing all over the place and kind of driving me crazy while I was in California. I was able to make it work with some extra shot cord, a toggle, and a safety pin. MacGyver, that's what they call me. But in my opinion, you shouldn't have to do all that extra work just to get it to fit on your shoulder strap. So for me, it was mostly a miss. I say mostly because I did eventually get it to fit, but it still doesn't fit great. In my opinion, if your backpack comes with accessories, you should get the accessories made by the manufacturer that make your pack, because it's probably going to fit better. I do have a couple shoulder strap pockets that were made by ULA, but they're not water resistant. They don't have a waterproof zipper. They don't have the dual pockets in it, and I just wanted to try something different. I'll continue to use it, but I had to add extra weight just to get it to work. So I feel like the whole point was just defeated. And 2 bonus items. So these bonus items, they're going to make the most hopeful list because I don't have a lot of experience with one, and I still haven't gotten the next one in the mail yet. So the first one is the Nemo Tensor EC. I have used it a few times. So far, in not freezing cold temperatures, it has been lovely to sleep on. I did get the regular wide version, and I was plenty warm when I used it. Again, the temperatures weren't super cold. We're still just kind of now starting to get some cold temperatures here in upstate New York. So I will continue to use it and see how we do with that. And I hope that that will work out well, but only time will tell. And the second item that is on the most hopeful list for 2023 is the new FlexTail Zero Pump, which I should receive in the mail in about a week and a half. I think they said it will be shipped on November 20th. So I hope to get a little bit of use out of that. I've got at least 2 trips coming up in the next month and a half. So that should be exciting to use. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm kind of excited to see how it works. And I don't have a pump that works with the Nemo, only the pump sack that it came with. So it'll work well for that too. So anyway, that's what I have for you this evening. I hope you enjoyed it. What was some of your big hits and misses for 2023? Is there anything that blew you out of the water? Is there anything that you wish you could ship back but you can't? Let me know in the comments. I'd be interested to hear. If you did get any value out of this, or you like listening to me ramble about nonsense, go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I hope that we see you soon out on the trail. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.